Hello. See, this past March, after weeks of grueling work, I made a big mistake on stage that nearly torpedoed my high school theater company's show. My name is Max, and this is my story of Fortitude. The one-act drama festival for high schools is really intense. The rules are simple but strict. There are tight time limits, and there are judges, all way different than any other kind of play I've done in my 8 years of acting. See, as a freshman, I was excited to be cast in a small but fun role. But my main job was to be part of the running crew, those who move set pieces into place, on time, and in the right way. I'd helped with running crew before, but never in this way, and never in competition. For running crew, I was putting in hours I'd never even imagined before. 6 weeks of prep and rehearsal with long hours and many, many changes to make it better. There is always some pressure when you are putting up a play, but this was next level. I mean, there were days when we were all irritated and things were not going well. There were fun moments too, and even glimpses of a good show. But then we put the show on for an audience to get feedback, and it was the worst show ever done on our high school stage, according to our director. We were crushed, but we dug in and tried to reshape things again. The last week before the first round, regionals, was the hardest one. My main responsibility on crew was for this big fireplace that the rest of the set is assembled around. I lifted that thing with my fellow fireplace handlers so many times. We were all exhausted and nervous and sore. And then we're in it. The plays begin, and we watch 9 very good ones. And then we're up. There is an electricity running through all of us as we put our set together and made our cutoff. On the other side of that curtain are 10 other theater companies plus their families and friends. 700 people. I've never been more excited. The curtain opens and we begin. The scene changes are smooth. The acting is great. And then the fireplace needs to be placed. We put it on the marks. And as we get back to the wings, I realize, no! I'd marked it in the wrong place. The whole set looks wonky. That's it. I've single-handedly ruined our school's 15-year winning streak at regionals. There would be no winning. I was crushed. But somehow, I kept it together. We all did. And kept going. We got to the end, the curtain closed, and we all quietly broke down the set. After the polite applause stopped, all I heard was a muffled sob from a senior. We watched the last show, heard the judges reel off third place and second, and applauded the other schools. In first place, a tie. And then they called out our school's name. What? We were moving on to states. I've never felt energy like that before. Oh man. Looking back on it, the win felt great, especially as it was such a surprise to all of us. But the real accomplishment was all the weeks of work. If we hadn't dug down and practiced again and again, we would not have been able to stick with it when things went wrong. And because of all the hard work and getting through it all, even when it was difficult, we felt so together. That might have been the best thing. The unity we forged from our Fortitude. Thank you for listening. Please share your story of Fortitude and tag @SpiritSeriesUSA and join the #SpiritCore conversation. Together, we grow.